If you're a parent, you already know the battle. Your kid comes running to you, phone in hand, asking, "Can I watch cartoons?" Or maybe you're trying to get a few quiet minutes, so you hand over your phone or tablet thinking, "What's the harm?" It's just a show. And before you know it, they're lying on the couch, their face 6 inches from the screen, glued for an hour, maybe 2. It feels harmless in the moment, but later you notice their eyes are red, they're rubbing them constantly, or they complain of a headache. And deep down, you wonder, is this actually safe? Here's the truth. Kids' eyes are not designed for hours of close-up screen exposure. Unlike adults, their eyes are still developing. That means the constant blue light from phones and tablets hits them harder. It strains their eyes, disrupts their sleep cycles, and in many cases, leads to long-term issues like myopia, nearsightedness that sticks with them for life. Doctors worldwide are now sounding the alarm. The explosion of phone and tablet use among kids is directly linked to an increase in vision problems at younger ages. And yet, we keep handing these devices over, because honestly, what's the alternative? Think about the way kids actually use screens. They don't sit at a perfect distance, in perfect lighting, with posture like a textbook diagram. No. They curl up on the sofa, hunch over, lie in bed with the screen 2 inches from their eyes, or sit on the floor with their neck bent at impossible angles. They get sucked in, and hours fly by. And while they're entertained, their eyes are paying the price. Parents notice it too. Kids squinting, blinking excessively, complaining of dry eyes, or struggling to fall asleep after cartoon marathons. Those aren't just quirks, those are warning signs. Now here's where most of us get stuck. We know phones and tablets are harmful for kids' eyes, but they're also the easiest option. They're portable, instant, and they keep kids quiet. TVS feels safer, but even they blast direct light straight into developing eyes. So what's the real solution? Here's where projectors come in, and not the old-school bulky ones you're imagining, but modern mini projectors built for home use. And the difference is massive. Unlike phones or tablets that shoot direct light into your eyes, projectors work on reflected light. That means the light bounces off a wall or ceiling before reaching your child's eyes. It's softer, gentler, and far more natural. That's why watching a 3-hour movie in a cinema doesn't leave your eyes burning the way 2 hours on a phone does. The light source is indirect, and our eyes handle it better. Think about what that means for kids. Instead of squinting into a 6-inch screen inches from their face, they're watching a 100-inch display from a safe distance. Their eyes are moving naturally, scanning a larger surface, not locked into one tiny glowing rectangle. It feels immersive, but it's also healthier. Their posture improves too. Instead of hunching over a tablet, they can lie back, relax, and let the screen come to them. You're not just giving them entertainment, you're protecting their development. Now let's make this real with some examples. Imagine a 5-year-old lying in bed with a phone. Within minutes, they're on their side, their neck twisted, their face almost touching the screen. Compare that to the same kid lying back while a projector plays cartoons on the ceiling. Their neck is supported, their eyes are relaxed, and they're still entertained. Or picture a group of kids at a sleepover. Normally, they'd crowd around a tablet, shoulders jammed, fighting for space. With a projector, you throw the cartoon on the wall, and suddenly everyone has a front row seat. No fights, no strain, just fun. Or even family movie nights. Instead of handing a phone to your child while you cook dinner, you project their favorite show on a nearby wall where you can keep an eye on them. They're happy, you're guilt-free, and their eyes aren't paying the price. And here's the best part. This doesn't require a big, complicated setup. Devices like the SimplifyTech CineX projector are pocket-sized, wireless, and affordable. They connect directly to iPhones and Androids, so you can mirror YouTube Kids, Netflix, or any app in seconds. They're bright enough to work in normal rooms, and they throw a screen up to 120 inches. That means your child gets the fun of a giant cartoon theater, while you get the peace of mind that their eyes aren't being blasted with direct blue light. And when they're done, you just switch it off and slip it in a drawer. No bulky hardware, no hassle. Now I know what some parents are thinking, but aren't projectors dim? That used to be true. Old lamp projectors struggled in daylight, but modern LED projectors like Cinex hit 8,000 to 10,000 lumens, which is plenty for indoor use. Aren't they noisy? Old ones were. New ones are whisper quiet. Don't they burn out? Not anymore. With LED light sources, you get 20,000 plus hours of life. That's years of cartoons and movies before you even think about replacing anything. And sound? With Bluetooth 5.0, you can connect them to speakers or even your kids' headphones instantly. The excuses that used to make projectors impractical don't apply anymore. Now let's step back and be rational. What do phones and tablets really give kids? Small screens, harsh light, bad posture, long-term damage. What does a projector give them? A bigger, softer, safer screen that actually feels more fun. And the math? Phones cost hundreds. Tablets cost even more. TVs run into the thousands. A pocket projector like the Simplify-Tech Cine-X costs under $100 and gives you a display bigger than all of them combined, in the safest way possible. And let's not ignore the bigger picture. Childhood habits stick. Kids growing up glued to phones are already showing higher rates of eye problems worldwide. Myopia is becoming an epidemic in younger generations, but if you teach them healthier ways to use screens, ways that let them enjoy but also protect their bodies, you're giving them an advantage for life. A projector isn't just about fun, it's about setting a standard that screen time doesn't have to mean strain time. At the end of the day, kids will always want screens. That part won't change. The question is, do you keep handing them the most harmful option, or do you give them a safer, smarter alternative? Because the technology is here, it's affordable, and it works. The Simplify-Tech Cine-X projector isn't just another gadget. It's a way to protect your kids' eyes, reduce your guilt as a parent, and still give them the entertainment they love. So the next time your child asks for cartoons, don't hand them a phone that wrecks their posture and eyesight. Switch on a projector and give them the big screen they'll love and the safety their eyes deserve. Because protecting their future doesn't have to mean taking away fun. Sometimes it just means projecting it better.